So we're going to finish up section 5.4 by talking about something called the law of large numbers. Right, and the law of large numbers gives us a way to connect our empirical probability to our theoretical probability. So the law of large numbers states that if an experiment with a random outcome is repeated a large number of times, the empirical probability of an event is likely to be close to the true probability. So when we were just talking about our simulation, we said that we want to do at least 100 trials. Well, the reason we want to do at least 100 trials is we want to repeat this experiment over and over again to get something that is close to our true probability. The larger the number of repetitions, the closer the empirical and theoretical probabilities would be. Right? This is why we require such a large number of trials for simulations. When based on a small number of trials, empirical probabilities can stray quite far from their true values. Right, so in this example that we have down at the bottom, what we see here is the results for flipping a coin. So if a coin is flipped 10 times, the empirical probability of flipping the coin that lands heads up might not be close to 1/2. Right? Look at the image below of the result of 1,000 trials of flipping a coin and it landing heads up. What do we notice? Right, so at the beginning, our empirical probability is a little bit more than what we expect to be at 1/2. Right? It's a little bit higher. But the further on we go, right, the closer this gets to kind of a nice steady line of 0.5. So we will say, so what do we notice? The empirical probability eventually settles down not necessarily a mathematical term, but we kind of understand what it means. We end up with a kind of a nice smoother line to 1 out of 2 or 0.5, which is the theoretical probability. Right, so as we go, again, we get closer and closer and closer to that value. The more trials we do, the closer we are to our theoretical probability. So this is something that you're definitely going to see a reference to in a few problems as you're going through the homework.